What is going on? I'm Steve Nelson Jr., host of CryptoTalk.News. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you guys stopping on by. This is something new that we're doing, and I'm trying to wait and see. There we go. Just making sure that we're live. I'm going to go ahead and let some people come on. We do have the chat available. Excuse me. We do have the chat available. So if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and get in the chat there. I do appreciate you stopping on by. Let me get some background noise out. I was almost ready for the show. Thank you all very much, though, again, for stopping on by. This is something that I'm going to be doing now regularly, 8 o'clock. There we go. This was just like a horribly live video. I made you guys lose some of this. So anyways, the CryptoHopper trading bot, as you can see right here, sorry about that, is, I'm getting right at about 1.75, 2%. All these trades, I mean, it's doing quite well. I'm very excited about the CryptoHopper trading bot. Again, I'm very sorry about the So as you see, all these orders are. You can set the profit that you want to make. So it's very interesting. And I had to take some tests. The first day I lost seriously about 4%. I don't usually let the bot just run for all night or anything like that. Usually when the bot is running, I'm doing something else on the computer. That way I can keep an eye on the bot. See, there you go, 3.4%, 3.6%. I'm going to turn this buying back on. because, yeah, see, look at 3%, 3%. And had I been buying, there would have been a lot more that I would have been purchasing along the way, too. So we sold all the NEO. We're up 4.89% so far today. That's not bad at all. I mean, we do have this NEO right now that is taking it down a little bit, but 4.9% for the day. Total assets for the time that we've been here is 4.40%. Yesterday I did well, but I didn't quite make back yesterday what I had lost the first day. So right now, as of today, we are up on the trading bot. So again, I'm excited about that. This is something that, you know, people are like, whoa, do they really work? Here's the thing is, yes, if you set up the strategy correctly, but here's a few things that I'm finding out. One, the strategy is always going to change. Always. Two, you don't want to have a lot of coins, especially if you don't have a lot of Bitcoin to play with. And of course, the more that you have to play with, the more exposed that you are. So that's why I go ahead and make sure that it's just running in the background. That's kind of like the whole thing that I do, is just make sure that it's running in the background, because when it's running in the background, it allows us, see, we're only down 0.3. Now after it's all refreshed, we're only down 0.3, and that is what this is down right here. And that's just in the current positions. So again, the current positions were down 0.3, but in all of our other positions, we're actually up. So you can do arbitrage. I have not had any arbitrage come through yet. Everything is, it just barely misses it. This is probably the closest right there, is a negative 0.1%. Now, with CryptoHopper, you can trade with Poloniex, Bittrex, Binance, as well as Kraken too. And that kind of goes into some other stuff that we were going to talk about a little bit today. What was going on with Binance? I have a Binance account. Everybody thought, even I did, that Binance was hacked. Supposedly they're up and running. There were some things that were problems with their hoppers, like this hopper for trading. There was some problems with the bots being able to read some of the stuff, some of the calls and some of the data from Binance. So I'm thinking that they were doing some sort of update, like they said, because now they've announced, CryptoHopper has announced that their bot with Binance is now working. So that's what I think was kind of maybe an issue that they could have had, was something like that. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Yes, especially for the month free. Hey, I know I had no sound because I tried to hook my iPad or my AirPods up after I had already started the broadcast. I actually needed to get it started up before that. Hey guys, can you do me a favor? Can you smash that thumbs up? And let's get the chat going. I'd like to talk with you guys. Maybe share the broadcast so we can see if I can make the biggest broadcast that I've had yet. And I hope this time works for everybody. We're going to be going live right at about 8 a.m. Every day, 7 days a week. There are going to be certain days, for instance, like tomorrow, that I'm going to be traveling. But when I'm traveling, I'll go live at least for a couple of minutes in the car. You're just relaxing? Nice. No, they're not. And here's the thing. So, Thomas, I actually used that bot for one day. I made enough on it in one day that I paid for the $100 hopper. So this is actually the $100 hopper that I have working right now. This right here is the $100 hopper. See, I'm holding another ADA. See, up 4.48%. I mean, it's not too bad, guys. And here's another thing that you have to remember. You can't just boost the numbers, because on certain coins, you're going to become such a market mover when you buy in such large amounts that you can actually mess up your algorithm. So this isn't a click and play. This is a click and watch. Because here's the thing. While I'm doing everything else, it's making these trades. I could just keep my eye on it if I want. Now, if I get backed up where I've got 30 or 50 open trades, then usually what I'll do is I'll turn the buying enabled off. That way I can't buy anymore, but it will still sell. And you can do that right over here. There's the buying enabled, the selling enabled. So if you just want to buy and stock up, you can do that as well. Now, there, it says that there's some key frames that are dropping. I fucking hate YouTube. Yeah, I'm actually using Bollinger Bands right now. Then I tried some signals from some of the other companies, and I'm going to get a little bit more into that now. But I'm using the easy Bollinger Bands, and I just set it up, and anytime I need to, I'll adjust it if there's not any coins going, or sometimes it'll get me some slough. But you got to let it pull out, because some of these trades are 3-day long trades. You don't want to turn around and get into something and then maybe you bought it 5 times and you're down 3%. Now, you might want to stop loss too. It just depends. But when you're down a few percent and then turn around, 12 hours later, I've had all of those that were down turn around and be up and cash themselves out. So some of these are I really try to keep it at a 24 to 48 hour trade time frame, but you can't lock in the trade time frame. Now, what's your favorite to use? Here, I'm going to switch this screen on up. I don't know why I'm having so many issues. Thank you, everybody. There we go. Much better. I don't know if I'm having issues because... oh, here, do you guys like the shirt? What do you guys think? I got 2 of them. I also got one that's a V-neck collar that buttons up, too. Not all the way. It's just, it's a polo shirt, you know. Do you use any signals? And if so, what do you like? What do you like to use? Same Bollinger Band, however. Yep. No, I think you spelled it right. I tried some of the signals. We'll see how it works. But I had something that was working. So it's one of those things that if it's not broke, don't fix it. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I was looking at. Anyways, guys, we're going to get into some news right now. Now, thanks to mainstream media, the public are clueless about cryptocurrency. Now, I don't understand why they say the public is clueless about cryptocurrencies, but there is a delay, I see, and I'm trying to figure out, guys, why. I'm trying to figure out why the CPU usage. Like, I used to never have any issues at all with this. It would run, it would broadcast, I would have no problem at all. And there's the video capture device. Don't want to turn me off. Sorry, there's all the background. But anyways, guys, yeah, I don't know why I'm having issues or why it's doing what it's doing, but I'm going to continue to work on this and get it taken out. Crypto Lion, but you stopped, so basically just adjusting your configuration daily. How long do you leave it for? How long do you leave your CryptoHopper going without like paying attention or watching it? A key frame frequency of 4 seconds or less. 8.3. Okay, I need to figure out how to change the key frequency on this, the keyframe frequency, and I am going to change it. It's 8.3 now, but I'll have to change it down to 4 seconds, and I can't do that, I don't think, while I'm actually... video bitrate, and I don't think, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if that'll work. That should be better. And I don't know where to change the frame rate. I may not actually be able to change the frame rate while I'm in here. Let's see. Let's see if this will work. Sorry, everybody. I just want to try and get this working. This is probably one of the worst YouTube broadcasts ever. I'm just trying to fix the frame rate of 4 seconds. Yeah, I can't figure out where to change the Where's everyone this morning? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it might be too early because usually when I go live, I actually go live a little bit later, quite a few hours later. Quite a few hours later. That's the bit rate I don't want to change. I need to change the frame rate. But it's not letting me. Unless it's not going to let me, unless I have to wait. It may not give me access to change all of this. Yeah, it doesn't say any type of... gives me no ability to change my keyframe. Which will cause buffering. So, yeah, I don't know if they're, I think I might get it. Sorry about this, everybody. Hey, at least I'll have it worked out, because I was trying to adjust stuff while I was actually in the videos before, or after the videos before, and it wasn't working. So, general right here. No? Where did that go? Where did that go? Huh. There it is. Oh yeah, let me show you that. Okay, let's see. This should have changed it. I'm hoping. Anyway, so check this out. Now this is saying that, did you hear that Bitcoin's dead? No, it's not. Or how about the new coin? It's sowing seeds of cryptocurrency confusion, crypto gibberish from the tabloids and press. That's one of the things that you know, a lot of people mainstream don't understand, and it's going to take a minute to understand with cryptocurrency. That I believe is that the news that they are getting is not from cryptocurrency news sources. The news that they're getting is actually from sources like Fox News, CNN, and what do they call it here? Gibberish from tabloid presses. They're not getting their information from what they're not getting it from reliable sources. I had somebody that posted in my Facebook group the other day and said, "Well, didn't Bitcoin crash to zero?" I said, "Well, no." And they said, "Well, yeah, but what is the price at? Real close to zero." And I'm like, "No, it was still over 7,000, 8,000." I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, it shot back up." No. Well, it did a little bit, but it was not at zero. Oh, see, mainstream media had already made that person who didn't know, they'd already made him think that it had crashed and went to zero. So not getting reliable news is something that's going to that's going to be an issue with these people. So that's we need to make sure, but they're not going to necessarily all turn to they're not going to necessarily just all of a sudden turn to real news. You know what I'm saying? Or come over to us here at CryptoTalk.News and say, hey, or CryptoCoin News, or anything like that. They're not just going to say, hey, and start watching that. But they're not going to seek it out. So until the mainstream media starts taking more of an adoption in the way that they promote it, I think that I still think that we're going to see the growth, but I don't feel that we're going to see the growth as much. So, what's your thoughts? Let me know in the description, guys, what you guys think. Again, this is probably one of the, not one of the best YouTube videos that we've got, but still. Now, did you hear about this? There is a cryptocurrency investor that is actually, he's a trader, and he's suing T-Mobile for giving hackers control of his account. Now, this is something that I brought up. I'm not one to bash BitConnect or bash Trevon James or any of those people that were related to BitConnect. Heck, I had even made a couple of BitConnect videos. The whole way that I got into cryptocurrencies was through BitConnect because I didn't know anything about cryptocurrencies, and I had somebody in my ear saying, you should do this. So I did it. I put a little money in it and was watching, and it was cool. And I put a little more, and I was like, cool. And then I was like, you know what? If this was to go south, I don't want to have everything in there. So I started to diversify, but I didn't put a shit ton of money into it. So, but anyway, there was a video that Trevon had made where he had supposedly got hacked for 111 Bitcoin. Now, there was a couple of things about the video, and I believe I had made a video about it, but again, it's not infused with love. What's up? You like it? Well, so check this out. So what ended up happening is he said that when his phone got hacked, he said that they hacked his phone and they were able to get control of his Google passwords and his Google keys, and then they were able to hack 111 Bitcoin from him. Now, here's the problem that I have with that is when this hack happened to him was the beginning of December, okay? And at that time, I had already placed an order for my iPhone X. So my iPhone X was on the way. I had the iPhone 7S Plus or 7S or 7 Plus or whatever it was. But I had that, and, you know, I was just getting into cryptocurrencies. I had only started investing back when it was about $6,000, so back in October. And this was December, so I was very, very green, okay? And I was like, you know what? This is kind of strange. I'm worried because basically what Trevon had said is he said that they called Verizon, which was his cell company. They called Verizon and said, yo, I'm Trevon James, and I lost my phone. So they sent him a phone. It was basically a clone, and they set it up under his name and got his other phone shut off. And when they set it up under his name, they got access to his Google accounts and passwords and emails and this and that, and then was able to go in and hack 111 Bitcoin. And then they hacked his YouTube channel and all of that. Yes, he should have. Well, he got hacked. Where the 111 Bitcoin was on his Exodus wallet. It was on his Exodus wallet. So he said that because they were able to hack and they were able to get his Gmail, and his Gmail is where he actually had his private keys, and that they were able to get it from there. And then they took over his YouTube channel, which that part is kind of legit because out of nowhere his name wasn't his name, and like it legitly looked like his YouTube channel was hacked. He said that he had to get a new channel or whatever. They like migrated stuff. I don't know exactly what he said that YouTube did to make his account right, but somehow within a couple of days his account was right. He was like, yeah, I lost it, but I'll get it back. So he wasn't super hurt for losing $1 million at the time worth of Bitcoin or more. Again, this was right before it really got, it was before it hit 19K, but it was chilling, you know, at about 17K. Social engineering is the biggest threat. Yes, yes. You see it? Yeah, that's the one. That's one of the things that I am like super, super, super worried about. Seriously, that is the one thing that I'm worried about. Is am I protected enough? You know, that's my big thing. Is am I protected enough? But I don't want to get hacked. That's why, like here on YouTube, I'm not going to show a ton of what I've got going on. I do show the Hopper and stuff like that. I am down a little bit right now on the Hopper on a couple of trades, but yeah, that's what I worry about the most. So we're actually looking. I have a couple of different companies. If you guys don't know, I can pull up here, right here. As a matter of fact, I created and designed this pneumatic bath bomb press. So like we manufacture these. I have a shop where we make them, and I source the molds. Yeah, of course my computer's running slow, but I source these molds from machine shops that are around us. And yeah, there you go. So that's one of my companies. Here's another one. I have a color certification from the FDA to sell cosmetic and food grade colors that are batch certified from the FDA. And then we have the Big Muddy Soap Shop, which is our handmade soap company. And then we've got iBake Denver, which is our cannabis club in Denver, Colorado. We were the first ones to open. We celebrate our 5th year anniversary for this shop next week on the 15th of February. So I'll be leaving. That's why I'm traveling to Denver tomorrow. And that my video that I do will be right around 8 o'clock, but it won't necessarily be as long, and I'm not going to be at the computer. It's going to be when I'm driving. So, but that's why I'm going back. That's why I regularly travel there from where I'm at right now. You know, owning endpoint security. You know me, Infused? Infused with love. Who are you? Nothing but love for me? Well, thank you very much, Infused. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You own an engineering firm? Love, love, love. Not needing to have a boss. I'll tell you what. I like being my own boss for sure. Sometimes I get what do you call it? I'm trying to think. Lazy. I was going to say procrastination. Sometimes I like to procrastinate. And when I procrastinate, sometimes, well, you know, that's, but I don't do it a lot. It just means, here's the thing is I don't procrastinate enough to make it work, that it's so bad. But sometimes I do. I procrastinate. So that's just kind of the way it is. So I've got the Crypto Hopper going. We've let you guys know what's going on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Every Sunday, or usually just about every Sunday, we give $100 in Bitcoin away. Sometimes I just don't feel like giving $100 in Bitcoin away, so I don't. But now that we are going to be on the regular schedule of 8 a.m. or there right about, then we'll probably be regular with the giveaway as well. Also, I will be still uploading videos and going live throughout the day. Mainly, I'll go live on this first broadcast, and then the other videos will be uploaded. But if there's breaking news or something big or something like that, or an event like the ETH Denver Hackathon, if I can go live while we're there, then, you know, I'm going to go ahead and go live for different things like that. Thanks. It's the cryptocurrency channel. I really should be doing other stuff for cannabis as well, but I did stuff for cannabis for so many years, and I'll tell you what, I did it on the wrong platform. If I would have done all of my videos that and all of my radio shows that I did for 5 years that were online, if I would have done them on YouTube, I'd be one of the YouTube millionaires right now. There's just no doubt about it. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So I'm just going to keep doing this. I love it. I actually have a Bath Bomb Business School YouTube channel that I'm launching as well. So I'm very excited about it. This year, though, I'm really excited about the cryptocurrency mining facility that I'm going to be building now. It's either going to be here. We want to run it on alternative energy, but it's going to cost me a lot more to run it on alternative energy where I'm at, because we'll have to build the solar, or, you know, get the solar and get the wind. But if I go to Washington State, there's a city there that has 3, I think, hydroelectric power plants next to it, so it's 2 to 3 cents per kilowatt hour, and it's all renewable energy, so I can get it cheap there. I should be I keep investing in other stuff, so I'm a millionaire right here at heart. That's the thing. I like helping people and stuff like that. The money will come. The money will come when it comes. What can I say? I mean, it comes in every now and then, but I, I, I need to not focus on that. I like to focus on helping people, creating cool, fun content, and providing value to people for absolutely nothing, just to be able to help them out. So, I like the channel. You guys like that new background image I got back here? I just got that right before the show. I like it. I think it goes well. I'm going to use it for a little bit. But yeah, I just want to continue to step stuff up and bring everybody the best quality content that we can here on CryptoTalk.News. I've got the shirts. I've got the button-up ones as well. We're looking at doing an app. But a lot of the things I want to do is I want to bring just good quality content. With that being said, to do that, I also need to make sure that to do that, I also need to make sure that my fucking computer is running on point. So I'll probably end up taking a computer over to Apple so they can go ahead and help me out. That way they can go ahead and help me out. But who knows? I'm going to try and fix my keyframe settings as well. I think if I fix my keyframe settings, that I'll be okay. And I just got to figure out where to be able to fix those. What are you guys thinking about this? Do you think the bull run? Do you think the bull run is over? Trading view. Let's switch this on over right here. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check out Trading View. But where there's active traders. I don't know, where's that? Bitcoin. See, they've got these. I don't understand how to draw all these charts. You think it'll hit 6K then the moon? Yeah, I was thinking that it's going to back off to probably as low as 5,500. Just a few extra grand here and there, exactly. Oh, yeah, if I would have accepted Bitcoin earlier at the shop, yeah, it would have helped a lot. It really would have helped a lot. It is what it is, though. It was still, let's see, when the first person came to me to get into Bitcoin at the shop, they gave me 5 of them. And here's the thing is they sent it in an email. So since they sent it in an email, I never actually opened it, so I never got the 5. Never opened it, so I never got the 5. Because when I realized what the price of Bitcoin was back when it was $6,000–7,000, I was like, and I started getting into it, I was like, hold up. Somebody came by the shop, they sent it to me, and I found the email and everything, but since I didn't accept it because it had been years, you have to open it and accept it in an email. That's something that's different. So I'm like, oh, man. But, yeah, it was $5 a coin when they came to the shop the first time and was like, yo, you should get into this. I was like, oh. And they gave me 5 of them, $5 a coin. I was like, damn. So who knows where things would be right now, but I can't speculate because hindsight's always 20/20, guys. It really is. Hindsight is always 20/20. So I'm looking for long-term gains. I'm actually into some coins, some altcoins, and some ICOs, and I'm into them for, like, one of them, 2 cents a coin. So that's better than $5 a coin. I mean, over the next year or two, if it shoots on up to $5–10, I'll do pretty well. If it shoots to 100, I'll be a millionaire. So that's what we're looking at. But a millionaire doesn't have to be anything. It's just money. I'll be one. If I want to be one or when I want to be one, like, I'll be one. The money will come. But if you're focusing on doing stuff just for money, it wouldn't. You know, it won't. That's something that it's taken me a long time to learn. It really has. It's taken me a long time to learn that, but it is what it is. I wish I could show you guys these charts. Magic Poop Can here has. I just don't know much about it. It says, hi friends, welcome to this update analysis on Bitcoin. Let's read this. Let's see what it says right here. Oh, wow. Since it popped up a new window, it's not going to show you guys. It's that chart right there that says Magic Poop Can. And it says, hi, my friends. Welcome to this update on Bitcoin. As you can see, the bear flag is now breaking to the downside. And wouldn't you know, the 50 EMA, which is in orange, was the catalyst. If you recall from my last post, I said also you can see the extremely resistive 50 EMA is about to intersect with the bear flag price action. That could easily be the catalyst that sends BTC 2 point fall, or actually it's going up right now, falling from the flag. If you want to step your analysis game up, you need to be able to spot catalysts like this. When you're looking at the charts now, that BTC is breaking down. It's not breaking down. We need to assess the downside potential to the. To do this, I draw your attention to the entire breakdown move. From the symmetrical triangle, you can see that BTC formed 3 bear flags. Each bear flag produced a decline that was greater than the height of the others. So it's trying to say that it could drop as low as 55, 57, maybe even 4,900 is what that prediction is. So I mean, here's the thing is I can see it doing it. It's a big market correction, and I can see it doing it. To me, if it does that, then things will start really turning around. I would say probably by the middle to end of March. It gives a lot of time to buy, a lot of time to do holds on the buy low, and then maybe buy at 6,000, then sell at 7,500 when it does its little jump, and then turn around and buy more at 5,500, and then sell some, and just build up your Bitcoin as it's going down and buy it as it's going down. When it does its little jump, like you see on here, you can just go ahead. When it does its little jump up, it's not going to necessarily fly up. So when it does its little jump up, ride it and then sell it. And then when it goes and hits its bottom again right there, buy and then ride it up and sell it, and then just keep it. If you buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin and the price goes up, and you're able to sell $1,000 worth, but you still got some left over, then you sell that $1,000 worth. And then when it drops down again, you buy $1,000 worth, and then when it does its little hop and it gets to that top, sell $1,000 worth, obviously covering your fees, and keep whatever's extra there. So essentially, you're going to be stocking up Bitcoin that you're getting for free or very, 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 very cheap. There's quite a few different weed coins out there. There's hemp coin, pot coin, cannabis coin. Another one that's starting with M, but it's not marijuana or anything. It's very short. So there's a bunch of them, and they've been moving, and some days they're good, some days they're bad, but none of them are really a big coin. They're just pennies. I don't even think there's one that's worth $1 right now. But we can look at that if you want. I'm about sharing that news with y'all. I'm trying to find out. Oh, I think I left my phone in the car. That's not good. That's not horrible, but I can't turn on my thing without it. Guys, I'll be right back. I will be right back. I cannot turn on my Google Authenticator without my phone. Okay, I'm back. There we go. So yeah, I couldn't get into my Google Authenticator. This is me. Are you in Colorado, Infused? Infused, are you in Colorado? See, spread coins jumping, circuits of value. I was going to hold some of that. But let's see. Hemp coin. Hemp coin is up 6.3%. It's worth It's worth 17 cents a coin. Let's see. Cannabis coin is worth even less than that. It's worth probably 8 cents a coin. Yep, 8 cents a coin. Pot coin. Yeah, pot coin's right about the same. It's about 17 cents a coin. 15 cents a coin. So, I mean, they're there. They jump up and down between 20, 30, 40 cents a coin, different stuff like that. You know, they do change up, but not a ton. I'm kind of upset with myself because I could have made a lot of money on a trade. But I didn't want to hold for 4 days. Not bad. Not bad. Things are definitely looking a lot better than what they were before. That's for damn sure. Getting some of the value back, but I'm still down. You know, a good 400 or 500 in value, 600 in value since last week. Whenever, I'd say a little bit more since everything started tanking. Maybe $1,000 in value for me in the stuff that I had. I've traded my way back up though to be able to, you know, to get there. There you go. Subscribe down below if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, guys. Remember, 8 o'clock right here. Yeah, your bird. Why not buy it up? Because it just jumps up and down. It's not guaranteed going to go up. I don't even know if any of those coins have ever hit $1. They're just coins that people will pump sometimes. And you, I mean, if you have it right and you have bots set up right, you can play on that and they can make you money on the jump. You know. Anyways, hey everybody, thanks for joining. 8 o'clock Central Time every Sunday, or every day, as a matter of fact, right here, CryptoTalk.News. You can follow us on our Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. We've got our Facebook page with almost 1,000 people already following it. And we've got an Anchor channel as well. So we do a podcast that I do about 3 times a week right now. That's different news than what I do here on YouTube. Now, some of the stuff on YouTube will be on there as well, but there's also different content that we put on there. I post on Medium. We have a Telegram channel as well, and Steam as well, Steam it as well. So there's lots of different platforms that you can consume our CryptoTalk.News information from. We look forward to you guys following us on those different formats and platforms. And we look forward to bringing you guys regular, consistent, great news that you guys like to hear, whether it be reviews on trading bots, reviews on ICOs, interviews with the CEOs of ICOs and project managers, you know, behind the scenes at hackathons, behind the scenes at blockchain expos. We, over the next year, we want to really solidify ourselves, 2018, as a strong, valid news platform here for cryptocurrency. And we'll do that by doing a regular 7-day-a-week show right here on YouTube for, you know, a half hour to 45, or a half hour to an hour, and as well as regularly uploaded videos with other content. So you guys are going to get to see us build our mining facility. I have 1 GPU miner right now that I built. It's only got a single card because it was my first one. We're also getting some S9 amp miners, some A3s, and as well as a couple of V9s. So as we build our mining center up, we're going to have video of that. And you can follow all of this as well, and videos you missed, not just here on our YouTube, but on CryptoTalk.News. You're going to call me? Okay. Well, I may not answer, especially if I don't know who it is. Thank you for joining. I'll talk to you guys in a while. Have a great day. Happy trading.